What's up guys, Kizzle Kicks here and welcome back to another episode of this Southampton career mode. It's another big episode. I seem to say that all the time at the moment, but of course we're getting down to that business end of the season where every game is important, whether it's a league game, cup game or whatever. You can see we're going to be taking on Borussia Dortmund first and foremost in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. You can see our team here, Zuma and Fonte at the back, Klein and Target the fullbacks, Matic, Ramirez, Ramirez, Podolski, Henderson, Mane and Long are going to be in the side. You can see Target's getting a rare start for him. That's because Bertrand is injured and the rest of the team, we're just sort of trying to go on the players that are as fresh as can be. We've had a lot of fixture congestion, a lot of injuries as well, but you can see Matty Target not wasting his first team opportunity, to say the least. Gets us off to an absolute flyer. Hits an effort from around 20-25 yards on his favoured left foot. And it arrows straight into the bottom corner, and we are off to the perfect start. It was a little fortunate the way that he created space for himself. I think it was Bender who collided with the referee to give Target an extra couple of yards to run into, but take nothing away from the strike. Absolutely fantastic from him, the youngster. A great moment for him, one I'm sure I'll never forget. And Weidenfeller had absolutely no chance as the ball arrowed into the bottom corner, and we nearly made it 2-0. Some good link-up play between Klein and Mane. This time Weidenfeller pulls off the save, and the rebound from Matic is blocked from Mats Hummels. But you can see we continue to keep our foot on the gas. We continue to put Dortmund under pressure, and Shane Long had a fantastic opportunity, and rather unlike him, didn't apply the finish. Last season, I have no doubts that would have been a goal. Dortmund really struggled to create anything. You can see here they just had the ball ping-ponging around the box a little bit, pinballing rather, I should say, around the box a bit, but we deal with it quite well. And just before half-time, they come forward again. It's Gundogan, but the referee blows a half-time whistle. That's how little Dortmund threatened in that first half. I don't want to jinx anything, but they really struggled to create anything. And you can see the second half was horrendously quiet as well. It's just 12 minutes to go when this happened. Absolute disaster. Referee comes steaming in, points to the penalty spot, and Jose Fonte is shown the red card. So in a game where chances have been few and far between, it's been very scrappy. A lot of possession in and around the midfield area. Dortmund now have a chance from the spot. I think it's Marco Reus who's going to step up to grab a vital away goal 8 minutes from time now, which could completely turn the tie on its head. We're praying here that Fraser Forster can be a hero. Huge moment in this tie. Can Dortmund get the away goal? Royce steps up, absolutely fantastic save. Fraser Forster is the hero of the hour. 8 minutes left with 10 men. We've just got to keep Dortmund out. We say it's a case of just keeping Dortmund out. We actually continue to put them under pressure. 2 minutes on the clock. Could Shane Long double our lead? He finesses the shot. Weidenfeller's beaten, but so is the post. He doesn't get it on target on this occasion. And we move deep into stoppage time. You can see here Gundogan stands the ball up to the back stick. It looked to be a certain goal. I think it was Blazikowski coming into the back stick, but Greaves Callahan does just enough to put him off. So not the most eventful game. It doesn't matter to us. That man there, Matty Target, has scored the goal that is the difference between the two sides, and we take a 1-goal lead to Signal Iduna Park. And Dortmund will be disappointed they didn't at least manage to get an away goal. But time to turn our attention back to the domestic scene now. Premier League action as we welcome Swansea to St Mary's. Our Premier League form has not been that good of late, very inconsistent, but luckily for us, so are the teams around us. You can see just 5 games remaining. We are actually top of the league, but teams have games in hand on us. If they win, they can go level or above us. So we do need a couple of results to go our way, but the main thing is we're the team at the top, we're the team with the points on the board, as I said in the last episode, so the pressure is on the chasing pack. But this Swansea side's got a lot of quality. You can see creative in midfield, to say the least. John Joe Shelby and Gylfi Sigurdsson, two very good footballers, and you can see Jefferson Montero and Dyer on the wings. They are not short of pace at all, and Swansea get off to a decent start. 3 minutes in, they're putting us under pressure, and we have to call on Fraser Forster again to be the hero. He pulls off a fantastic save from point blank range, and from that we put Swansea on the back foot with a fantastic piece of counter-attacking football, but unfortunately nothing came of it. The ball was eventually overhit and Shane Long couldn't get there, but Swansea came forward again just a few moments later, and we bring them down in the box, and we thought the referee was going to point to the spot. We all kind of stopped, and we counter-attack again here, and this time we do create an opportunity with Shane Long. He smashes the ball. It is a good save, but we're going to look back at that penalty incident Not only does Matic catch him, but Ramirez catches Sigurdsson as well. He goes down, and we just kind of stopped. We thought a penalty was sure to be given. It's unbelievable decision how the referee can see that otherwise. But there we go. It's fortunate for us. We don't really care. It wasn't given. The score stays at 0-0. Happy days. But we had a couple of chances. Munir was particularly involved in this game. You can see here he sets up Lukas Podolski, who continues his run of goal-scoring form. A very, very clinical finisher on his left foot is Lukas Podolski, and he has been a bargain, to say the least. We're so glad we've got him in to the club, and what a finish that is. Outside of the left foot, plenty of pace, plenty of accuracy, and it arrows into the corner of the net. No chance for the goalkeeper. Nemanja Matic nearly made it too, but the keeper pulled off a fantastic stop, and then Shane Long with the rebound could only put his header wide. But Swansea weren't done. They weren't lacking any confidence at all. They came forward in stoppage time at the end of the first half. A bullet header from Diabate, but fortunately for us comes off the top of the crossbar, and we go in 1-0 up. So we move into the second half now. You can see we got off to a positive start to this half as well. Jordan Henderson goes in behind the defence and has his shirt tugged from Fernandez, and the referee is going to point to the spot. We've had so many penalties this year. I think it's because of the type of players we've had. I said it before, we get a lot of space in and around the opposition penalty area, and Shane Long has got the opportunity to double our lead, and you won't see many penalties. Got to say that again. You won't see many penalties better than that. That ball reminded me the way it just hit the side netting of a Ruud van Nistelrooy penalty back in his Man United days. You can see just how accurate it was. Plenty of pace on it as well. Absolutely no chance for the goalkeeper, and it's Southampton 2, Swansea 0. But they still continued to come forward. They still continued to cause us problems, although that was a tame effort. I was a bit worried that Forster didn't react to it at all. They have a corner here as they look to get back into it. We don't deal with it very well, and Forster, after making a good save, kind of toe punts it out for another corner, and from that they were a threat again. Fantastic ball into the box, and we have to rely on Munir to get that clear off the line, otherwise Swansea were back into the game. And just 10 minutes to go now. Great play from substitute Greaves Callahon. He picks out Munir, he hits a fantastic strike, and the ball just lands on top of the net. It looked as if it was heading for that top corner, but unfortunately for the youngster it wasn't quite to be. We continue to come forward. Some fantastic one-touch play here. Actually deserved a goal, I think, from the football. It eventually goes wide to Bellerin. He cuts inside, then back out onto his favourite right foot, cuts the ball back to Greaves Callahon. We expected him to apply the finish, but a fantastic block from John Joe Shelby denies us what would have been a fantastic team goal, but it didn't matter. We're going to pick up a vital 3 points to stay top of the league. Of course, we will be keeping our eyes out for the other teams around us, see how they're doing. One slip up from them, and we are in the driving seat still with 4 games to go. So it's still in our hands effectively. And we're trying not to worry about what the teams around us are doing, and we're also trying not to let this massive fixture play on our minds as we take on as we play our Premier League games. But it's extremely difficult. You can see we travel now to Signal Iduna Park for the second leg, playing for a place in the Champions League final. Games do not come much bigger than this. Dortmund put out exactly the same starting 11 as what we played at St Mary's, and they didn't threaten very much. Again, I don't want to jinx it. They were not in control of that game at all, and you can see here, due to the suspension of Fonte, Hoffman is going to be coming in. The other change is Gaston Ramirez plays in front of Jordan Henderson, but we get off to a flyer. Ramirez cuts the ball back to Shane Long, but unfortunately his effort goes wide. We thought we were going to grab the goal there, and Dortmund would have needed 3. And again, this game, Fraser Forster keeps Dortmund out there, but that was the only action of the first half. It was an eventless, if that's even a word, uneventful is the word I'm looking for, game. It doesn't bother us. We've got the 1-0 advantage, of course. If it stays like this, we will be progressing to the final. You can see Mane, he had his effort saved, and from the resulting corner we found Nemanja Matic, who just tried to finesse one into the far top corner, but not really his thing, not what he's known for, and it didn't really trouble Weidenfeller, or Weidenfeller, however you pronounce it. And Shane Long tested the palms of the keeper there after some twisting and turning on the edge of the area. You can see just under half an hour to go now. Dortmund started to get into this game. They had the opportunity to shoot there, but they decided to keep playing the ball around, trying to walk it in. They very nearly did. Fraser Forster not collecting that cross. It looped up, but fortunately we were able to head it away. And then Shane Long at the other end had the opportunity to put the tie beyond doubt. He cut inside, made space for himself, but his effort just wide of the mark. 10 minutes to go then, and Dortmund decided to flood the box and throw men forward, and it did pay off. Absolute heartbreak as Edin Dzeko, the former Man City man, we should know all about his talents. He ghosted in at the back post, completely unmarked, and just as Bayern did, Dortmund have managed to level the tie late on. Just 6 minutes to go now, and it looked as though the tie was heading to extra time unless we could grab a last gasp winner. You can see we've got a free kick here in a dangerous area. No Podolski on the pitch at the moment, so Gaston Ramirez was the man to take it. I am buzzing with that. 5 minutes to go, and we have booked our place in the Champions League final. What an unbelievable moment. Gaston Ramirez steps up to the plate when it matters most. And Southampton, we are heading through. Surely we're into stoppage time here. You can see Dortmund just piling men forward. They were just overloading men into the area. The balls had no real quality, and the final whistle was gone. Southampton will be progressing to the Champions League final to play either Barcelona or Inter Milan. Barcelona obviously were in our Champions League group. We did beat them twice. We haven't played Inter at all. Either game was going to be a tough one. You can see confirmation now. We beat Dortmund 2-1 over the 2 legs, and we will be playing Barcelona, who put 5 past Inter. They did concede 3, so defensively not the strongest, but what a moment and what an opportunity for us. The double at this stage of the season. 4 league games to go as well. We're going to have a look at the table. A fantastic opportunity for a Premier League and Champions League double. And I just cannot explain and put into words what an achievement that would be with the squad and the resources that we've had over these 2 seasons. You can see we're top. Level on points for City in second. Man United 2 points behind, so if they win their game in hand, they go above us. If Chelsea win theirs, they go level, but we've got a superior goal difference. So all to play for, but that is going to bring the episode to a close, guys. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter, links in the description, and we'll see you again soon.